Good morning, April 30th. Today, in the Crafting Clarity, we wrap up the month by discussing one of our brain's most devious illusions: the desire to do everything perfectly. Message of the day: try the good enough principle, because a finished task is better than a perfect one that exists only in your imagination. Have you ever tried to polish something to the point of exhaustion, only to throw it away or miss the deadline? Perfectionism often looks like a noble trait, but in reality, it can be the most exquisite prison for our productivity. Psychologically, perfectionism isn't a drive for excellence. It's a defense mechanism. We try to make the result flawless, but flawlessness doesn't exist. There are only accepted standards, the good enough, while the tip of the iceberg is always a subjective point of view. That's why perfectionism often becomes procrastination, hidden behind a mask of high standards. Nobel laureate Herbert Simon introduced a brilliant concept: satisficing. What's the core of it? Maximizers try to find the absolute best option among all possibilities. They spend a vast amount of time, but often end up feeling more frustrated. Satisficers define the criteria the result must meet and stop at the first option that fits. The result: satisficers are faster, happier, and experience much less mental stress. How to use this knowledge today? Let's put the method "done is better than perfect" into practice. Define good enough. Before you start, clearly say, "This work is acceptable if I complete these 3 points." Everything beyond that is an optional bonus. Apply the Pareto principle. 80% of results come from 20% of the effort. Don't waste 80% of your time perfecting the 20% of details that almost no one will notice. Stop at the 80% mark. Allow for a skeleton. Tell yourself, right now I'm just building the bare bones. The magic is that when we remove the pressure of perfection, the brain works more freely, finding creative solutions that often exceed our own expectations. Why is this important for ourselves? Allowing ourselves to do something imperfectly is an act of great courage. It means acknowledge that our value does not depend on the flawlessness of our work. When we let go of the need to be perfect, we finally become real. We shift the focus from the result to the process, and activity turns into pleasure. Try doing that one task today that you've been putting off because of how perfect it needs to be. Give yourself permission to do it good enough. Don't polish it into dust. Enjoy the process. I believe in each of you. The Crafting Clarity by Advance Embrace.